Alrighty.
How's it going, Tron?
Hear it. What's up?
Tron here is running the bracket tonight. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. I always love GG.
Oh, yeah. All right, so here's our brackets here tonight. We got Sonny, Krakhan, RS, Keto. Pretty good turnout tonight. I'm excited.
Okay, so... Alright, I guess I'll skip... So XY Jump said he wasn't going to be able to play either.
So in the meantime, while we're queuing this, if you guys haven't started the Discord, if you're not part of it, very good resource for everybody to join. A lot of friendly players, lots of cool information to learn, a lot of stuff like that. So alright, first match here, it's going to be Jimbo versus Sigmaaaa. Jimbo picking Robokai, Sigmaaaa picking Soul. Both of them moving around the screen here. You can see Jimbo's putting that mat out to try and get some more meter. Sigmaaaa is using everyone's favorite soul move, Riot Stomp. Not the safest of moves, but if you can get a counter hit on it, you can convert some pretty good stuff off of it. There we go, and Robokai ended up exploding there. When you get too much heat with Robokai, it ends up making you explode. You want to keep at a high heat value because that powers up a lot of your normal moves. But also you don't want to get too much because when you get to 100%, it ends up being a little too rough. There we go. Sorry about that. No in-game sound. That should be on now.
Alright. Jimbo taking the first round.
Now, when you get 100% heat, it does end up damaging you, but you can't kill yourself with that damage. You see him stuck in the corner here. Again, not watching his heat, you gotta use the end of that super, the finisher, before your heat gets 100%. Now, I've been getting a lot of... Oh, nice anti-air to cover that Riot Stomp. I've been getting a lot of questions about why we've been running this on Switch, and what frame delay and all that kind of stuff goes on. So, the game has about a 4-frame delay if you are using a Brook converter on Switch, and it's about a 3-frame delay on PS3. However, we do switch because the online is so much better on Switch. It has lobbies, so we can watch lobbies and go in through this way. And also the connection's just a lot better in general than the PC version. However, there is a group of people who are working on a GGPO mod for the PC version, so hopefully that comes out sooner rather than later. In the meantime, we gotta get an Ethernet adapter and a Brook converter and play on Switch. But that's what we're doing when you're playing GG. You gotta do what you gotta do. How's it going, Skeletal Minion?
Yo, what up?
So you can see Sigmaaaa switching over to Melia, and in these tournaments it's called a counter pick when you switch after a loss. You're absolutely allowed to switch characters if you lose, but you can't switch characters if you're on winner, or if you won the previous match. Melia is really good when it comes to mix-ups on your wake up. Her Okazeme game is incredible.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, and she's also very fast, but she's also got really poor health. Jimbo taking another round there. He's got one more round away if he's going to take this. Another piece of trivia for those of you who are here. Robokai's 2H is the only move, the only normal move that can do chip damage, and it's only when it's at, sorry, 2S. And it's only when he's at 80% heat, so the only normal that does chip damage. He's got to stop doing this move before he gets to full heat, which he did this time. Last time he wasn't able to do it. And Jimbo ends up taking it 2-0. You have Tron here call up the next person. We're going to get that queued up and ready for you guys. Just in the meantime, hang tight. So I know we don't really have any majors coming up. Otherwise, I'd be hyping those out. It's just that everything has been going on. CEO Taku would normally be the next major because we would have done Combo Breaker and Evo would be coming up, but Evo got canceled. So we'll see about CEO Taku. It's usually late September. That might be viable enough, but they haven't really announced it yet, so we're kind of hoping and praying for that one. But if CEO Taku's up, then we'll definitely have Plus R there. They actually run it as a main stage game over there. One of the only 2 majors in North America that actually has Plus R as a main stage game. Frosty Faustings and CEO Taku are the 2. Okay, we got our next match here. It's RS versus Optimal. Also known as Carliche, apparently. But Optimal in the Discord and on bracket. RS has been our tournament champion for a while. Usually been him and Hano at the end. Hano actually had to drop out, wasn't able to make it tonight. So RS is favored to win for this tournament. We'll see how well he does. Anji has a lot of really neat techniques. A lot of you guys who are playing Xrd might not be too familiar with Anji. His moves in particular, they're designed to have guard points. And what that means is it's kind of like super armor, but not really. It's more like he's just blocking in very specific spots of his special moves. And if you hit him during that, he can do a follow-up at the same time. So you really got to know how to fight Anji. If you're fighting in like a tournament and you don't know how to fight against an Anji and you're fighting them, they have a huge advantage against you.
Oh, goes right for it. Alright, getting something started now.
RS went for the round start Grand Viper, right? Who would do such a thing? So for online, at least for the Switch version, and for most of the other versions too, it's pretty well known that most of the stages lag pretty hard. So because of that, we as a community have kind of just limited it to 3 different stages if you're playing online. Zep, Castle, and Frasco. The interesting thing though is we get the chance to see Frasco because Frasco is usually banned on PS3 because it crashes, but it won't crash on PC and it won't crash on Switch. But we actually get to see that every now and then. Looked like we had a pretty big lag spike in that match there.
Yeah, it will happen.
But RS still took it.
What's up? Oh, okay.
So you see RS here got him stuck in the corner. He was going for a little bit of baiting, you know, jumping in when he's waking up and then double jumping right before he lands. So you're not really sure if he's going to go for a high or a low. Good setup there with an overhead. Looks like he was going for some tech baiting. He keeps pressing H right when his opponent techs, but he's not throwing him out. RS taking another round here. Nice right stomp. Doing some wild Grand Vipers there. There is a point right there. That was the guard point I was talking about with Anji, where he's able to continue his move even though he got hit during it. So now Clarisha, or Optimal, had an opportunity there. He had him stuck in the corner, but sides have switched. Does have full meter, but he's got a cranked up guard bar. It's going to hurt. RS can't do much with his meter. Just doesn't even have enough to FRC or anything for a combo. Good throw, setting up some stuff there. Getting hit with the Grand Viper. RS doing some online FRCs. That's pretty impressive there. And RS ends up taking it 2-0.
Awesome.
take a look back at our brackets while we queue up the next match here, guys. You know, I'd love to see stuff like more combo music videos and stuff like that, you know? Unfortunately, combo music videos are going to be harder of a thing to do because of copyright protection on YouTube. But there's got to be stuff out there that you can use, you know?
Alrighty.
So Sonny here, been a long time member of this server. Before even I was a member of the Discord server. Sonny here, a big long name here. He's been playing online since forever on this game. He's like the strongest online warrior we've got as far as how long they've been around. There was a great video online, if you ever want to watch it, of Sonny doing a kumite where he had to fight everybody we could find, and we just dropped them all off in a hotel room and just made him play against Sonny for like 2 hours. Kumites are a great experience for you to kind of like look and watch and see how the game is played. So definitely something worth checking out there. Again, we got Sonny here versus Trunks is his, let's see here, his Switch name, but their real name is,
I think Princess Trunks, because...
Oh, okay. Got it. Cloydster is the name of the challenge register, but Princess Trunks is what we're going to be looking at here. Forgot to change the name on there. You see, Sonny has Trunks stuck in the corner. Did that overhead. Man, the overhead setup is so good. Sonny, you'll see him a lot do these unblockable setups where he goes for a high and a low simultaneously. And Eddie has a ton of those, like at least 5 of them that you can use. There is a trick on avoiding them. You know, you want to make sure you don't get set up into those, but also technically they're not going to hit simultaneously on the exact same frame. You can block them with a staggered 1 frame different block. The problem is the projectile version of whatever it is you're doing is going to hit last, and then the normal move is going to hit first. So you block the normal and then you block the projectile. But if he delays it by 1 frame, then it's going to be the exact opposite. So it's really, really hard to tell. Also, Sonny just recently started updating his Twitter account. He's going to be posting a lot more of his online matches on there. So definitely follow him if you're interested in learning a little bit more about Eddie. Pretty rough setups there. There's some headache combos. Exhaustion is the name of his FRC that gives him a whole nother bar of Little Eddie usage. And you're going to see that being pretty effective here. They're switching sides just because of the nature of lobbies. So let me change the names to the other sides. Picking Frasco. Like I said, Frasco is an online tournament legal stage. And you don't really see it too much on the local tournaments because this stage crashes on PS3.
Special intro.
So this is another case of special intros where typically in tournaments what you want to do is skip the special intros and not watch them depending on which intros they are. This intro in particular does change their starting locations on round start. So they technically should have skipped the intro, but you know, I'm not going to hold it against them. It essentially makes it so the melee player is closer to the corner in this intro. So melee player's at a disadvantage if they don't skip.
I never noticed that if you skip it and don't skip it, it makes a difference.
Yeah, if you skip it, you'll appear back in the center. But if you watch the whole thing go all the way through, then it can change positions based on certain intros.
Amelia just trying to get something started. Eddie just putting her in the corner, right where you want to keep Amelia.
Going for a command grab. FRC, but couldn't do anything after that, going for another one. There we go. That's an unblockable as well. Sonny ends up winning this one 2-0.
Alright, I'm gonna go get our next match.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the brackets here. We can see how things have been going. Sonny is the first person to make it to top 8. Tron, I would say if you want to take everybody from winners who's currently in winners and stream those, we can get started on the non-winner side matches, and those can be off-stream.
Oh, non-winners off-stream?
Yeah, so far. And then when we get to top 8, we'll just stream all of top 8.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be a lot of interesting losers matches, so I'll sort that out.
If there's a particular one that you find really interesting, we can stream it. But it looks like the way seeding is working, it's going to work out fine if we just do all of round 2 and we stream those, and then from then on we stream all of top 8. Jimbo saying Sonny only won because of the intro. Hey, it's up to you to skip the intro yourself. If that happened in a tournament, we would still let the whole match go. It's kind of the rules that you're not supposed to, but there's no punishment for not doing it other than you get penalized from having a disadvantaged position. So don't do it. The way I see it, it's also matchup experience, right? If you don't know that matchup, then you're going to get disadvantaged in a round start if you don't skip the intro. That's up to you. We're queuing up the next game here, guys. How's it going, chat? You guys having a good time? Playing more Plus R? Normally this is where I'd be shilling Plus R, saying it's only $3, but you know what? It's not $3 right now. It's a massively expensive, only $15. The game's absolutely worth $15.
It still is worth $15.
It is absolutely worth $15, but it does go on sale for $3 very often. So if you're interested in getting it and you can't afford $15, then you know, wait a month and it'll probably be on sale. Switches are in short supply, Skeletal Minion. It's rough. I hear ya. So up now we've got Eenrriquee and Krakhan, the elusive Faust mirror match.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be hype. It's gonna be wacky.
And again, guys, if you want to help out, give me clips. Like, yeah, sure, bits, whatever, but clips is going to help me out so much more than anything like that. Like, if I can make clip highlight reels, it's going to help everything out. So if you see something cool, a really awesome match, do a clip of it. It's going to help everything out. There we go, Eenrriquee versus Krakhan. Now, Faust's biggest advantage is he's got really long range, yet still really fast normals. So he's got a bunch of stuff like that. Oh, did you see that poke out of 6H? That was pretty impressive.
That was insane.
Yeah. Eenrriquee is the one in white, and Krakhan's the one in blackish.
Eenrriquee has some really, like, interesting stuff if he gets it off.
Mm-hmm. Both of them just kind of keeping their distance and throwing items, and yet only getting food items the whole time.
He's trying to hit him with that large hitbox.
I mentioned this before, but the I'm guessing Eenrriquee maybe chose the wrong character or something. Here we go. Maybe it was a desync. That's what happened. I think it might have been a desync.
Yeah, he was just standing there. It was only the first round, so it's not too big right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it's a desync, then they chose the wrong characters at round start. So what causes that, guys, in chat? When you're playing, it kind of lags at the beginning of character select because it's kind of syncing everything up. And so if you move over to your character really quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the room, and we can restart the room. That might help. But if you move over to your character too quickly while it's still loading, and you choose your character, then on your screen it'll show that you have the right character, but on your opponent's screen it'll show the wrong character. So for everybody else who's watching, it looks really weird because you're trying to input moves and stuff like that don't exist. On your screen you're doing them, but for everybody else's screen you're not. So whenever that happens, I mean, it's not like, oh, this person did it wrong. It's, no, we're just gonna restart.
Right?
Alright, Faust Mirrors, here we go.
Oh yeah. what everyone dreams of.
Both of them trying to play some long-range footsies. They know they've got really good range, so you got to kind of be out of it. And you saw a bad burst there because of Faust's range. He was able to kind of recover and not have to worry about anything. Got a bomb in play. Bombs do a lot of chip damage too. You got to really make sure you false defend them.
Yeah.
Oh, Chikua. That Chikua is, you're going to see his tension meter go really fast there. See how much he's gaining meter. The faster it flashes, the higher their tension pulse is, which is essentially their tension acceleration. So the more things you do to gain meter, the more meter you're actually going to gain because you have such a high tension pulse.
You got the meteors, the pressure.
And Eenrriquee completely locked down. He's trying to be really defensive. He can't get a single attack in there.
Yeah, he got some space. This is actually even, so like, believe it or not.
Nice throw there from Krakhan.
Alright.
Getting the first round.
Close first round.
Another bomb in play there. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, I couldn't combo off of that. That's always the best when a Faust throws a bomb and you're able to continue a combo you couldn't have done because the bomb ends up helping you start it up again.
Alright, going for the cool Faust combo. We could have those in the corner. Ooh, that was a little trade.
For those of you unfamiliar with throws in this game, throws are 0 frame, which means you can do them on you press the button and it comes out the next frame. And also the way to tech a throw, you have to press that button within that frame or the next frame, so it's a 1-frame tech. That was the second, I might have missed it. Okay. Maybe we got lost and everything and I miscounted. But Krakhan ended up winning 2-0.
Oh, I thought their first match, like, disconnected.
That's what I thought too. Maybe it only disconnected for us when we were spectating.
I guess so.
Well, let's go ahead and update these brackets. We'll see who we've got going on next here. There's actually been a lot more interest in Plus R ever since the Strive beta. I'm not exactly sure why, but no, a lot of people have been joining the Plus R Discord since then. We've been getting some pretty high traffic. So if you're interested in getting into Plus R, now's kind of the time. It's been hopping lately. It's been getting a lot more interested by people, and it's a really solid game. And I could talk Strive all day, so I'm not going to. I could talk Strive all day.
Oh yeah, he's not kidding.
If you're interested in my opinion on Strive, because a lot of people have been asking me, you know, what do I think about Strive? I made a whole video on it, so you can actually go on my channel and watch it. Yeah. There's essentially, you know, stuff I hope they change, and I actually really do want Strive to be a good game. So we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even played it, but I'm gonna get it just to support Guilty Gear. So hopefully they do fix stuff. I hope they do.
We're waiting for Jimbo to join the room here. All right, here we go. Keto versus Jimbo. Yeah, I forgot about King of Fighters 15. All we have is a title screen, right? And that's it. It's the logo. All right, we got Jimbo and Akito. Take 2 here. Hopefully Akito doesn't knock off his Switch off the table.
Out of the hype, he's just so excited. Another mirror match.
So the one interesting thing with RoboKai is when he puts his mat down, if both of them are RoboKai, they both actually get charges from the same mat. So it actually doesn't matter whose mat it is. They can both get charges from it. Keto playing his favorite pink color. I'm seeing quite a bit of lag spiking happening here. They have double net going out there. Nice follow up here. Akito gonna stop just before his heat finishes. Part of Robokai's mechanics are that whenever he uses those special moves, it takes 1 tick off of his bar. His bar is divided into 10 segments, so it's essentially 10% off. Nice DP there. Robokai has a his 50% off, or his 50% super for DP actually just automatically goes. Kind of like how some characters in BlazBlue have that, like Kokonoe has one that just automatically turns into a super move if you use it.
They're both flying away. Getting that space. Keto going with any missile.
Keto taking the first game there. Yeah, we found that the Switch has better netcode, but it also has lobbies, and the lobbies is really nice. So both of those end up making it the choice for online play. The tournament standard is still PS3 if you're playing offline. So other interesting things about Robokai, you see how his heat meter increases over time. His heat meter always is at least at that low halfway mark, as if it's pointing straight up. But when it starts off in round start, it looks like it's starting from 0. That's just a graphical effect. If you kick out of it and you're starting the round before it gets to his normal 30% mark, it still is going to be at 30%, even if no matter what you're doing. Keto spamming one of my most hated moves in the game, just Robokai's 5K. I can't stand that move. That burst of air is Robokai's 6H. It makes it so that he reduces his heat. Typically you want to be at 80% to 99% so that you can end up dealing more damage and your more effects from your special moves. Or normal moves. Doing a command grab there, grabbing some more meter, keeping him in the corner. And Jimbo's not able to get out of the corner. Just Akito's keeping him in there. That's going to be it. Akito takes it 2-0.
Right.